Hi everybody, Alex Florio from Expert Forex, and in today's video we're going to discuss the very best robot that Expert Forex has ever produced, and I'm going to show you why I say that and the results that it's generating, and then I'm going to show you how easy it will be for you to participate in this fantastic robot. Now, early this year I was very cheeky and I did this video and I said this is the only robot that I would trade forever. In other words, if I had to choose any robot in the whole world to choose, I would choose this particular robot. And as you can see, I made this video in April, and since then the results have proven that my confidence level was correct. Now we're talking about the Profit Retriever, and here's a link to the Profit Retriever marketing page. As it says there, it makes profits no matter which way the price moves. That's what makes this Profit Retriever so successful, and there is the link. And any links that I show, some of them are quite complicated, will be in the description of the video as well as in the first commentary of the video. So if you need more details about the Profit Retriever, please go on to this particular page. Okay, so this is a bit of a busy slide, but this is a brief explanation of how the Profit Retriever developed and was designed. Essentially, martingale is a very dangerous strategy that has been around for a very long time, and I'm going to just give you a quick overview of how martingale works. It's basically a gambling technique that gamblers used to use, and what they would do, and if you look at my cursor here, let's say they've lost at a particular bet and they bet 1 on that particular bet, what they would do is they would bet 2 on the next bet, because if they're successful with the next bet, they will firstly pay the loss of the first bet and then make profit on that second bet, and it would go on like that. In the next, if they lose that again, they then double up to 4. So if they're successful, they'll pay back the 3 that they've lost and they'll make a profit of 1. And it goes on and on and on. But very soon, the amount that has to be bet becomes huge, and you can actually run out of money. It is a very dangerous technique to use, especially when trading. Some traders use it successfully. You need to use it very conservatively, but it is dangerous. I would not recommend that you do that. And for that reason, I've been staying away from martingale for the last 20 years or so. So earlier this year, I rekindled some interest in it, and I had a good look at how martingale works, how it makes its money, and so on. And then I started asking questions. Well, what if we redesigned martingale? What if, and that's the question that I asked, what if we reverse the strategy? So instead of increasing the lot sizing, we decrease the lot sizing. So instead of, so you start with 1, you decrease it to 0.05, and then you'd halve it again and halve it again and halve it again. So I looked at the decreasing strategy, and then I said, well, what about if we're flexible about the rates at which we decrease? So instead of halving it every time, what if we decrease it by only 10% or 20% or 30%? So I started looking at those variations. Also, I then said, well, why do we have to do it at a particular range of the price moving? So I started playing around with bigger ranges, smaller ranges, and added flexibility in the number of pips that have to move before you make a decision. Then I looked at various strategies like the decreasing and increasing strategy. So in other words, what if you added martingale right at the end when you're at your lowest lot sizing, and that would make the best sense. In fact, that has proven to be a very successful strategy. And then I even looked at things like, what if we reverse the direction of trade? Because the claim that we're making with a Profit Retriever, it can trade successfully no matter which direction the price moves. So I said, well, what if we reverse the direction? What if we go the same direction that the signal is saying? So I found that it actually is profitable in both ways. So it's flexible from that perspective. So I put a lot of thought and a lot of what if we do this, what if we do that into this profit retriever, and it was launched earlier this year, very, very successfully, one of the most successful launches, and it is easy to use. So that gives you a bit of an idea of what it's all about. I then went on and I made a few more videos, and as you can see at this stage, I have made 29 videos about the profit retriever. And if you want to go and view those videos, I've put them all in one playlist. There's the link to the playlist. Again, you don't need to write that link down. I have a clickable link in the description and in the first commentary of the video. There's a lot of information on those videos about the profit retriever. So far there's been a lot of talk, and let's have a look at the results that are being achieved with the profit retriever. At the moment, we are running a $4,000 trading competition, and on your screen you can see the leaders in this particular competition. As you can see, there's a huge prize money, and the leader at the moment has made 900% return. In other words, he has increased his overall capital by 9 times. And you can see most of the others have done extremely well, considering that overall the trading happens between a 25-day period and possibly a 50-day period. So it's a short period of trading, and these traders have generated these fantastic results. So we know the profit retriever works pretty well. Then what we provide with most of our EAs are monthly, up-to-date, optimized settings. Now, those settings are basically guides to give you an idea of what kind of settings you should be looking at when you trade our EAs. And here's an example of the free ones. So we provide them free to the owners of the various EAs. And here you can see some of the results from those optimizations. They run for about a year. That is the profit retriever. We run them over a big number of currencies, and there are the results. So the profit retriever really does produce well above average results. Then we do the same thing for our premium club members, but in this case we go more advanced. We use more advanced instruments, and we use leverage. Now in this case you can see we've used 20-to-1 leverage and found these kind of settings, and there we are. You can see the results are a lot higher than the free ones, but we've used advanced techniques to get to those levels. So again, here you can see this phenomenal results produced by the profit retriever should you have used those perfect results in the past. Now there's no guarantee that those perfect settings will work again in the future, but what it is, it's an indication of the potential of the actual EA. It's basically shouting out, hang on, this EA can produce the most amazing results. Then we've recently started a linked account service, and their link is there on the screen, and here is just a sample of some of the traders that you can link to, and there are the accounts that you can link to. And to get all the traders to a similar basis, what we've done is we've calculated the monthly gain on their results, and here you can see the monthly gain that has been achieved by these traders up to now, and now you are able to link into those particular accounts. Yeah, and you can see that although this is open to all EAs, not only expert Forex EAs, but any EAs out there. So the traders that are supplying these linkable accounts have all focused on the profit retriever because it is so robust. Now there are various levels where you can link. This is the medium to high risk levels. We also have very high risk levels. We also have non-Forex instrument accounts that you can link to, but I'm just giving you an example of the accounts that you can link to through this service. And if you want more information about this service, please go to this website, and there's the link to the website. And as it says, are you tired of seeing other robot traders succeed while you're battling? Or this linking service takes out the need to develop robot trading skills, and you can just link to a successful trader straight away. So go and have a look at this webpage for more information. Now we have many signal providers providing signals for our linking service, and one of the ones I wrote to and I said this service is dominated by the profit retriever. Do you have any other EA that you can add to the service? Now I know this particular trader trades many EAs. He's been in the business for years and he has tested most probably hundreds of EAs. And here's his reply: I've bought many of the EAs over time, but none of them can produce such stable results as the profit retriever. Now that's somebody with huge experience, and myself, this is I've experienced exactly the same thing. The profit retriever, if traded properly, really produces very stable results. Okay, so now the question is, how do I get hold of the profit retriever? And here is the Expert Forex website, and as it says there, you get 78% off the total price of the bundle. So that's quite a good one. And then if you want to pay the full price, there it is, the profit retriever. You click on that link and the full price at the moment is $450. But when you go into that link, you can get much better prices. For instance, YouTube subscribers immediately get 50% off. So there are big discounts for crypto payers, YouTube subscribers, existing clients get 50% off, and then premium members always get the best price and they get 60% off. So again, that's an advantage to be a premium forum member. And again, once you're a premium forum member, the linking service is free. So you pay your monthly subscription to get up to 15 benefits from being a member of the forum, and one of those 15 benefits is that you can link your account for free. So I hope you're as excited as I am about this profit retriever and why we say it is the very best trading robot of 2022. And that's no idle claim. You can see the results that are coming from this particular robot. So from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.